Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. In just a few minutes we're going to make these beautiful cards. I am really into the hot foil. I haven't done a whole lot of it. In fact, what I've done you've really kind of seen me do. I ordered some sentiments the other day and hot foiled them. I really like that. I'll show you those on another card though. But this, first I want to talk about what I'm going to use because I'm using many different things. So here is the inside of the gold one, and here is the inside of this pink one. So I've used, I think this is like polished pink from Stampin' Up, and then I used Sentimental Swirls, the swirl on the outside of the envelopes, okay, of these cards, both. Just use that swirl. I thought that was really pretty. I thought it went very well with my little squiggly down here. Remember, I said I'm going to incorporate other items with my Stampin' Up! Products. So I hope you will too. So there, we're going to use that. Then, of course, my go-to greetings right here. Go-to greetings, just a note in both of them. So pretty. And I had always raved about this stamp set, Go-To Greetings. Remember, I'm not a demonstrator anymore for Stampin' Up! Please find someone close to you or someone that you like their videos and go ahead and order Stampin' Up! Products from them. I'm sure that they would appreciate it very much. Now, I have finished purging my craft room. I was very, very excited about that. And with this card, I finished using up all of whatever that these little gems were that are on here and this card. So one thing that I decided that I'm grounded from is ordering any embellishments, okay? I have so many like embellishments. It is crazy. So with the cards that we make, I don't know what I'm going to pick yet. These are like some opals, iridescent something or others, and then these are pearls, champagne rhinestones, basic rhinestones, and just regular pearls, which of course these two we can color, you know, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to use, but I'm grounded from ordering any type of embellishments, okay? You understand? I know you guys understand what I'm doing here. I know you do. Okay, so let's see now. This card, I mounted this on So Saffron. This card is mounted, I think that that's polished pink. But when we hot foil under here and use this, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. I had to use the thank you so much. I wanted to. It's a new foil plate that I got. Well, absolutely everything here is new that I got. Let's look at it. So the print here is called, now let me get this right because it's a kind of a difficult name. Bougainvillea. Bougainvillea print is what the print on this side is called. Now these are the stencils. I also have, let's see, the hot foil plate right here, and this is what we're going to use. I'm also realizing, because like I'm new at this hot foil and stenciling thing, okay, I'm also realizing that, and I bought the stamp set, but sometimes when you buy the hot foil plate and the stencils, you might not even need the stamp set. I'm realizing that because I'm seeing that, like even with the alphabet, I bought the stamp set because I'm used to buying everything, you know, and then too I didn't really know how everything would work together, so I thought, okay, first I'll buy everything. But from now on, if I buy a foil plate, I will go ahead and get the stencils, and then I will go ahead and if it comes with a die, I'll get the die. This doesn't come with a die. It's a full like square there, you know, background, I should say. I'm just learning all of this, really. Yeah, so I could have gotten away with just buying these two. Okay, but I thought, well, you know, I might want to go ahead and use the stamp, you know, but I promise you, when I foil this into here, into this card, you're going to be like, okay, you're never going to use this stamp set. You're not. It's just so, so pretty. So we're going to go through about how to do that. Well, then on the foil, you have a negative side. And so what we're going to do then from the negative side is how I made this card here. Look at that. Look at all that shimmer. So pretty, right? Okay, so then we're also going to use, let me move this aside. We're going to use our thank you right here. This is Pink Fresh Studio. This is thank you so much. That's what I've used right here. And then here are the dies. Okay, so here I just did the hot foil plate and the die. Very inexpensive way to get a big print like that. Just so beautiful. I popped both of them up on a little bit of vellum to take it off of our picture, our base back here. And it looks, you have no idea. Oh my gosh. When we do all of this inking and everything and the foiling, you're just going to go wild for it. Okay, so I told you everything that I'm going to use. I'm going to break away and set something up, and then we'll go ahead and start with some foiling. I get so excited to do this because I look at everything and I just can't believe that I've taken this craft area to this level. Like, for me, I'm like, wow, these are just, I think this is like the prettiest card I've ever made, the front. I really do. So I'm really crazy about that. But, oh, also, I am a affiliate for Amazon. So if I find some of these products on Amazon, I will link them below. You don't have to order them. You can just shop through that link. It helps me out. I get a little bit of commission if I take a customer to Amazon through my link. No cost to the customer, and you don't have to order what I've listed. You just shop what you want in the toolbar. Okay, I'll be right back, and we're going to start to do this. So much fun. Okay, so I've moved my hot foil machine in. This is the Glimmer Spellbinders hot foil machine. I'm very pleased with my purchase. This was my Christmas present to me, along with all the little goodies that I got too. So anyway, I turn the power on. There's a little switch back here. And then you wait for the ready light to come on. And then just place your die. Hit the timer light. And now I'm not going to break away, because this takes about maybe 30-40 seconds, something like that, to heat up. I could already feel it getting hot. I've already cut my foil, and while this is blinking, we'll just talk about this a little bit. You want to cut your foil to be about the size of what you're doing so that you don't get something called over-foiling on your project. That's where other parts of it kind of stick to the paper where you kind of don't want it to. Then I cut two pieces because we're going to make one with white, and then we're going to use the negative. I have my solid plate right here, but we're going to do that one also. This is, let's see, I think I did 4 by 4.5, right? 4, yes, by 4.5. 4 by 4.5 sheet of, I'm actually still using the basic white from Stampin' Up. Oh no, actually this is Hammermill cardstock. Let me get that package. I ordered this. Jennifer McGuire suggested this, and this is Hammermill cardstock. Right here it is. 100-pound Hammermill cardstock. So that's what this is. It works really well. I found that the basic white works well also. Okay, so my light is ready. I'm going to take my foil, and pretty side meets pretty side, okay? So the pretty side of the foil to the pretty side of the plate. And you'll see the heat will allow the foil to relax and just go flat. And so I have a little bit of it showing here, so I'm going to scooch that over just a little bit. I'm going to place my paper just like that. And then I'm going to place 2 of the shims, the thin shim and then the spacer pad. Put that right up there. And I'm going to detach here, just like that. I'm going to run it through my die cut machine. I'm not going to bring that in or over. It's just to the side here. Ooh. Hang on 1 second. I'm just rolling it through slowly. and then back again. All right, let's see how I did. I wasn't going to move everything around because I want to use this again. Okay, so here we are, right? Now, let's take this off of here. Let me use my little tool. Pick that up. This comes with the machine along with a silicone mat to put your hot foil die on. Okay, now, whoops, my power is blinking. There we go. Let me push that in. I'm going to wait for the platform ready light to come on. As I'm waiting, we're going to see how I did. And I think I did good. I don't know. Yes. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Is that amazing? Look at how gorgeous that foiling is. It's perfect. It's actually store-bought quality. Like, the quality is like unbelievable. Okay, look at that glimmer. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Okay, so remember, we have a die. Okay, now, but we have this part of the foil. And so as soon as this is ready right here, oh, and it just came on, see, it knew it, that we were about ready to use it, right? And now I'm going to put this plate on, and I'm going to hit that timer, okay? And I'm going to let that heat that plate up. And remember, then we'd call this the pretty side. See, it's indented. And then we're going to take the pretty side of this and put it on here. You have to remember, when you foil, you're actually pushing the foil up into the paper. That's why everything seems to be like upside down. We're just waiting for that to stop blinking. This is the way I find like I get the best foiling. But I'll tell you what, that Hammermill cardstock, 100 pound, that is like, that's the best paper that I've used. And I've bought a lot of different papers and tried them all. So I have to admit, the basic white from Stampin' Up, that foiled really pretty. And then that Hammermill foils really pretty. I tried some Yupo, I think that is from Tim Holtz. Very expensive, too expensive for me. Here we go, we're solid green. So, and it was a little thick for my machine, actually. Okay, so pretty side to pretty side. We're going to take our piece of paper, put it on top, and we're going to take our shims, the thin shim, and then the spacer pad right here. And I'm going to detach. Okay, now I'm going to run this through. I'm just off to the side over here. And back again. Okay. Let me unplug this. Turn it off first. Let me unplug that. Okay. Let's see how we did. Oh, look how pretty. Let me take this over here onto my mat. There we go. And I want to get this out of the way. Now I'll bring the die cut machine in. Okay. And now we're going to die cut these. And I have to admit, my plates and everything are going through my Stampin' Up machine. I haven't bought a Spellbinders yet. So, I'm happy. Okay, let's peel this back now, okay? If there is anything even to peel. Let's see. Here we go, yes. And look, we don't miss a beat. All of that is gone. It's all right there. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, okay? This is why I'm saying, like, if you don't think that you need the stamp because you're going to be foiling it, you can save a little bit and not get the stamp. Okay, let's go ahead and cut these out now with the die. And this makes, I love this swoop down here. I thought it paired up pretty good with the, what was that one that I used? The Sentimental Swirls. So I want to see my white. This will give me a background of gold and a than the words in white. So I'm just going to kind of stick this down on there, just like that. And let's roll this through. And now let's see how we did. I think we did beautifully. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. It is absolutely, like, it's super. Like, I can't even. When you make this, it's so pretty. I love the big sentiment. I've never had a big one like this for a thank you. And I love that it says so much. I'm just poking out these centers right here. They're loose. They just, you know, we got a little thickness here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Is that not gorgeous? Okay, now let me take this. Let me clean this really quick. And we're going to get the other part, the first part that we made, right? I don't know if you're picking me up on the I don't know if when I step away if you're picking me up on the microphone that well or not, but I was saying that we're going to go with the first part, which came out so beautifully. And here we go. And I just want to see all that gold through every bit. Take your time with this because it's absolutely stunning. Make sure you have it lined up nicely. There we go. And let's roll it through. Take that off. Let's move this aside. Oh, I am loving my glass mat. Something new. More toys, right? You get rid of some and you'll see on my Facebook page I have some things posted to sell. All the shipping is included. So it's not like that price plus shipping. So look, we waste nothing here, right? We waste no paper, we waste no foil. Look at how gorgeous this is. And this is why I decided to make 2 cards, because why not? Now I will always, even if I don't make a card with it, I will always quickly do the negative of the foil. And even if I don't take it apart or anything, it just takes 2 seconds really to, you know, just a minute or 2 really to do it. But I'll always do that other side. And I'll just save it. You know, because that's just this is wonderful. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Is that not just so beautiful? Let's get this out of the way. Here. And we'll get our 2 pieces there. Here's the one in the white. And then here's the one with the gold in the background. This has the white background. This has the gold background. Just absolutely flippin' stunning. Okay. I would do this. So let me just show you some sentiments really quick. Well, actually, let me show you the next card. Okay. I can't even. Okay. It's these little sentiments here. This will be the next card that I do. And this is twine. But it's really not. You make it out of cardstock. So there I put happy birthday. Isn't that a pretty happy birthday? I love the squiggles. So we'll try, but this is some of the sentiments. I can't wait to do that card with you. I have so many ideas, okay? All right, so now let me break away and I will set up for doing the background of the card next. Okay, so I managed to move things around a little bit, and I even have the die cut machine here. I have my Glimmer Spellbinders Glimmer machine right here, ready. My power button's on. My ready light right here is on. I'm going to take this absolutely gorgeous. This is Bougainvillea. Bougainvillea. And let's see, I'm not really sure if it matters what's up and down. I'm going to say that's up because this flower's up right here. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to let that heat up until the timer light blinks or comes on. And I have my cardstock cut at 5 by 6. I find it best, this is going to be a background, so I find it best to overcut this, and then we'll cut it back to, what did I cut it to? 5 1/4 by 4, I'm sure. No, I think I did 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Let me see, I think that's what I did. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Yes. So when we cut that back, that's exactly what we'll do. Okay, now my light is ready. I'm going to put my timer on. I'm going to see pretty side to pretty side. I already cut my foil, just like that. Very simple. I'm going to let that... Oh, wait a minute. I should have waited for the foil, right? Yeah. Put the plate on, let it heat up. Hold up. Don't get in a hurry. See, because what can happen is your foil can get too hot, and then you're not going to get a pretty foil when you run it through your machine. So let the timer heat up the plate first. This is what I saw on the Spellbinders. So, and many people might do it different ways, but I've been getting good results with this. Okay, so the paper's cut at 5 by 6, a little oversized. I have my solid plate ready to go also. And like I said, Bougainvillea. I think that's such a pretty word. Right here. Bougainvillea print. And I've got the hot foil plate. That's for the stencils. Okay, now we're green. So let's go ahead and lay this back down. And like I said, as the heat hits it, it flattens it out, which makes that really wonderful. Okay, now cardstock. Put that right there. My thin shim spacer pad right on top. I love doing this. Can you tell? I know, right? And so then I get on here and I play with you guys, which is like the most fun. Now I'm rolling it through very slowly. Whoops, I'm also tangled up in my camera wire now. Hold up. Hold on here. Let me quickly clamp my wire up. Okay, now, just slowly. That's what they say, so that the foil will transfer to the cardstock. And I'm going to come back again. And I'm going slowly. Okay. Now I'm quickly going to plug this in again because I want to use it again. So let's see what we have. Ooh, how pretty! I can already tell because I want to do the, the other side of it. So we need to get this off of here, right? Pick it up with my magnet there and slide it over to my silicone mat. Now let's go ahead while we've got a second here. And let's peel this back. Let's see what I did. Oh, look how pretty. Look at that line detail. Is that amazing or what? And then we're going to stencil. That is amazing, right? Wow. Okay, let me move that to the side. And see, but now we have all of this. Again, I think it was, oh, and my ready light is on. See, because I plugged it right back in, we could go right back to it. Okay, now I'm going to put my plate, hit my timer light, let this start to heat up. Kind of straighten that out a little bit. Okay. This mat here on your glimmer machine has a grid on it, in case you're doing sentiment or something like that. So we're going to wait for that to stop blinking. I have my 5 by 6 piece of cardstock ready. And we're going to run it through here and get the other side. So that basically, like when you do something like this, you can do 2 cards at a time, which is exactly what we're doing in this video I want to show you. So excited with this. Of course, one we're going to stencil, and the other one we won't have to because it's going to be solid with this. I'm just waiting for that to stop blinking, because then my plate is hot enough to go ahead and transfer this beautiful gold onto the cardstock. Takes about 30-45 seconds, I think. And we're doing this, of course, in real time. There it is. Okay, we're solid. So that you guys can see whoa, 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 that's the wrong way. You guys can see exactly what's going on. Remember, pretty side to pretty side. Okay. And I bet a lot of people have done that, though. I mean, I think that would be easy to do, really. You know, to go ahead and lay it down there with the pretty side up, because of the way that we've been taught to stamp and, you know, run die cuts through with other craft supplies. So I've got my sandwich there, and I'm going to run this through. Just kind of slowly. And then back again slowly. Now let's hope for the best. I hope it didn't shift. I see a little paper out here. It might have shifted, but that's okay, because we can cut it back. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I don't think so. I think we're good. So now look what happens here. When I peel this piece back, right there, we get a full sheet of gold. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let me put that to the side. Let me throw that away. All right, I'm going to clean my area up again, and we're going to go ahead and probably do some stamping with the inside of the card next. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little stamping. I have my Just a Note out from the Go-To Greetings. I love this Go-To Greetings. If you don't have it, you need to order it from your demonstrator. You'll always use it. It's good for everything. So, I have 2 card bases, and I think at the beginning of the video I said that this was So Saffron. Is actually Daffodil Delight and Polished Pink. And this is at, let's see, 5.5 by 4.25. Wait a minute, this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. My card base is right here. And then this piece is just white cardstock, 4 3/4 by 3.5. And that's going to be the inside. I have my Just a Note here on my stamping device. Whatever stamping device you have, use it. I have the mat out because this is a rubber mounted stamp. But for when I do my squiggly, that is a photopolymer, so I'll have to put the little pad back in because they need a little cushion. So here's my Polished Pink on the Just a Note. That's perfect. Actually, I got a little, there's always side 2. Do you see I pushed too hard? See, it's down and up. You don't have to push hard. Let's do that again. That is beautiful, right? Okay. Now, that's perfect. Let me get the other piece. Actually, what I wanted to do too, I saw on the other cards, I want to use this little bird. So I won't do that yet because that's photopolymer and I have to get that on a little mat. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move this other one in. Let me go ahead and clean my stamp here. I'm just going to put it on my block and use a little mist. Sorry for the shaking. Let me get some other things out of the way so I can dry that. Okay. I should have brought a cloth in with me. Oh, but this is something that I can show you. Hold on. Get a piece of scrap paper. Okay, I've just got a piece of scrap. I'm going to put it at the top of my cardstock here. And you don't really have to have this underneath, okay? It doesn't matter. But you want to see if you can get, if this is straight, right? So like I put it up there. You can stick a magnet on it if you want to. And this is what I do. I test it. Okay, so we're done with the polished pink for right now. Let me get that Daffodil Delight. Use any pink or any yellow that you have, okay? I'm going to pick that up. This is scrap paper. I'm going to test it. Let me get that a little bit darker so I can see it a little bit better. Yeah, that's good. Okay, see, you can see it on the scrap paper. It's straight. Okay? Just a little hint there on how to save, you know, for what you're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and ink that up and close the door. And let's do that again because Daffodil Delight's light, right? Maybe even one more time. That's perfect. Okay, so here's the inside. So pretty, right? Let me go ahead and take this off of here. I need to get a little chamois. Okay, now I believe I will use this right here. I'm just gonna put that right there. Let me get a little scrap paper right here and put that under. Whoop, wait a minute, what am I doing? Got to get my pad, right? Have to put the little mat down because we're going to photopolymer. Okay. There's that. There is a piece of scrap paper. Well, I'm not going to put that in there. Guys, where am I at? Hello? I want to do the envelope, okay? So let's do the envelope with the squiggly. That's what I liked on there. Okay, I'm just going to hold that down. I'll put a little... I want to do the bird on the thing. I bet you were screaming. You really want to do the bird, don't you? Let's do that like that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Let's do Daffodil Delight. Just like that. Let's give that another coat. Oh, isn't that beautiful? The second coat is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and I'll fold that in like that. Let's do this. Let's see. I think I'm going to be good to put this right over here. Right? Let's put that. How should I do that? Let me think. Ooh, let's do it like that. Just like that. Yeah. Good. Pick that up off of there. That's okay that it made a mark because we're going to do it anyway. I had it in my corner right here. So pretty, right? For an envelope. Absolutely. Oh no, I got a double image on that one. Oh, it shifted. My envelope shifted. Poo. Well, we're going to use it anyway. No, I hate it. Okay, we can't use it. Okay, let me get another one. No big deal. No big deal. My envelope shifted. We're right here in the craft room. Nobody's in a hurry. Let me put my magnets. Hold it down. Yep. Right there. I said I was going to use my Stamparatus more. Oh, that's so pretty. But you got to use it right, right? Okay, that looks really, really good. Okay, I like that. Now, let me bring that here. And I'm just going to do this. And I'm just going to plop it down there one time. Just like that. No big deal. Pretty. Didn't get it stamped right there. Okay. Let's give it one more coat. My goodness, you're like, just for an envelope. Yes, of course. Right? Okay, pretty, pretty. There we go. And you put return address here, stamp here, and address right here. It's fine. Okay, let's do the other one. And now I really want to clean my stamp because I want to switch colors. So let me get them blocked real quick. I did not bring a little cloth in here. If I'd had a little damp cloth, I would have just washed, or wiped these off and they would have been fine. I have to remember to keep one in here from now on. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and flip this out and put that right there in the corner and put our magnet here. I'll put one there just in case. I'm going to just drop that right there and close the lid. Whoop. And maybe possibly close the lid. Yeah, we're still good. Okay, now we're going to use some polished pink. If you hear a fan running, I have a heater going in here. It is, I don't know about you guys, but it got cold here in Tennessee. I did not lose my power. They were doing rolling blackouts, but I got lucky. But it's still, it was like frigid. Oh my goodness, isn't that polished pink a beautiful color? I love that. It was really, really cold, okay? Just saying. Like, too cold for me. Okay, now we're going to just put this down one time. Not move it. Whoop, just like I did. Not move it. There we go. It's going to be good. I need my checky little tool over here, right? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, we're good. We are good, right? All right, now, let's go ahead and move all of this out of the way. Put this over here. That envelope's ready. I'm happy with that. Put this over here. Let's get this out of the way. I'll tell you what, this little heater, that'll really get you warm. I got them at Walmart for like 22 bucks. I got 2 of them knowing that it was going to get so cold, and I have a heat pump. So with that being said, when it gets like below 32, it just doesn't satisfy itself, So, let's see, I think I'll do that in the outline of the bird in black. I love this little bird. I always have loved this bird in this stamp set. And just because we get into some stenciling, oh, look how stinking cute that little bird is, or anything like that, doesn't mean we're not going to stamp too, right? I want to incorporate all of it. I just want to have fun with all of it. Let's do this in polished pink. I just want to have fun with all of it. And I don't want to feel stressed about sales. Oh, look how cute! Woo! Or anything like that. I just want to get on here with you guys and craft. Okay, I clean that off. And I'll get other new product, but I have so much stuff here. That's another thing that I'm not allowed to purchase is paper. I'm grounded from embellishments and paper, guys. Both. Totally grounded. Oh, cute. Is that not stinking adorable? See, I need to do the other cards. Let me see this. Wait, while I have them here, because we're here, why not? Oh, let's just do it, huh? Let me get that black ink. Why not? Why not? You know how it was. Well, if I'd get an idea, we just go with it, right? Well, it's not even how it... Oh, no! And I bet you were saying, boy, if you mess it up, it's going to be bad, right? Oh, boy. Let's hope for the best here. Photopolymer, do your thing. And it did. Whoo! what a save, guys. That was scary. That was scary. We won't tell anybody, but that was very scary. Okay, let me get my polished pink. See, I'm a disaster with ink, right? I can't help it. Let's go ahead and do the center of the bird. Boy, so if that was a red rubber stamp, I would have ruined that entire, well, no, I wouldn't have ruined it. I would have just put another piece over top of this. Yeah. It wouldn't have been ruined. Okay, let's do this little guy now. Did you guys panic? I panicked. Okay, now down and up. Okay. Follow your instructions, Joanne, right? Let me clean my little bird. Okay, into the yellow, whatever yellow you have, whatever yellow you have. Cute. And that just makes it, right? Just a little something. Just a little bird flying in to tell you something. A little note, right? Okay, so now what we have is the, I'm loving that. So that's all completed. Thank you for allowing me to do that. And now let's go ahead and put these on the inside of the card. So that we know that this is completed. Oh. Well, that's not good. All right, let's use some, let's see how this Gina K did. I'll tell you, this is some fine stuff. This tip. Really impressed with this tip because I didn't use adhesive strips on that other card. Because, you know, when you design, you can't use adhesive strips because you have adhesive strips all over everything. But everything was so skinny, I used this glue. And wow, that little tip was really the bomb. So, highly recommend that. And I'll put this right in here. Just like that. So now we have the inside and the envelope completed of our projects today. Ooh, that was a boo-boo. How did that happen? Well, I didn't even know that. And you don't need much of this adhesive for it to be very, very sticky. Very thin, so, you know, like it doesn't squish out, you know. That's really nice. It's very sticky too, so that's good. All right, there we go. Okay, so that we have so far. Now, okay, next what we're going to do, let me put my lid on this. I love that it comes with this little lid. I like that. So that's too neat. And I'll fix my, I know there's Tombow in there, it's just clogged. Okay, so this one. Let's talk about this for just a second. This has stencils. You're going to love this. I'm not even set up for this, and here I am just diving in. Okay, but it's okay, right? So this is Pink Fresh Studio. I have to admit, I've been enjoying Pink Fresh Studio and Gina K. I really have been enjoying those two places immensely. So here we go with the stencils. There's 4 of them, and they are etched, and they are numbered up here in the etching. So like this one says stencil 2, okay? And on I had started to put some Sharpie on these, because if you put a little Sharpie on it and then go over it with alcohol, you will then, you can see it, it says stencil 1, okay? So let me see these off camera here, just so that I could see. I think that one's 4. This one's 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we take our, let's get some washi tape and put that down. I don't want to cut this down yet, okay? And let's see, this flower, this main flower right here, okay, you want to look for that right here. See how that goes right on top? Okay, so I want to tape this down so it doesn't move anywhere. Now, you can tape your stencil, or you can hold your stencil. Let's see, we're going to do flowers. Let me bring my Gina K in. Let's do some of those. Right? These are some colors that I ordered from her. They are dark, medium, and light carnation, dark, medium, and light spruce. Okay, so stencil 1. You'll go ahead and place it here. And let me get these little, I love these foam things. Okay, I put new ones on here, but let me get the ones I used the other day, because we don't need new ones. I have like a pink one. See, they're Velcro. Isn't that cool? So there's a pink one, and then this one was the green one. I washed them. They came out really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and line this up. And honestly, take your time. Now, I cut this down, I would, okay, if you wanted to, you could cut this down to A2 size. Was it 5.5 by 4.25? And then there are these 2 brackets on the side, and it fits right in there. So you could do that way, or you could just come over here and just kind of line it up. I am kind of like a liner-upper, okay? I like to just kind of wiggle that around enough to see it good. And I am going to get a couple pieces of washi tape. Let me get some fresh pieces. And I'm just going to go ahead and tape this down to my glass mat. I love that. Okay, now when you stencil, I'm off a little bit here. When you stencil, it is like doing, you know how I would 2-step stamp or 3-step stamp. So the first one that goes down is the lightest color. So I'm going to use the light carnation. So let's go ahead and tap into here and just go ahead and lay down a little color. I like having it taped because I'm not too worried about holding it in place, you know, and my fingers slipping. I learned that, okay, because my fingers do slip. And, you know, like I say, this is a total learning curve for me, and I appreciate you following me on my little craft journey. I made mention to selling some items. They are listed on the Facebook page, Joanne's craft room on my Facebook page. I can put a link below to that if you want to see what I'm selling. I'll list things every now and again when I actually have the bed that's in here in this room is full. So I'm just going to be selling things off of what I've got on there. That's what I used the top of the bed for. It's my yard sale. Okay, so that is stencil number 1. So pretty. Now we're going to go to stencil number 2. So I'm going to lift this up. Now, as I do this, I promise you, what you're going to see is this palette right here come alive. It's totally amazing how this comes together. Let me put that out of the way. Now, I've got stencil 2. And now, I'm in the leaves now, okay? So we'll go with our green. But let's go ahead and take our time and wiggle this around until we see all of the, or at least most of, the gold foil. Your gold foil is your, like, your trim for you to kind of work around. That's your outline. I want to make sure, because I did a one the other day, and I missed doing like one thing twice. I had it off twice, and I was like, no, just back up, take your time, because you are new at this. Okay, let's do light spruce. So pretty. Okay, a little light spruce, and now this saves me and my arthritis in my hands and the triggered thumb and whatever's going on with everything, and the autoimmune problems and blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on. This just kind of saves my hands from coloring, I have to admit that. So, I feel like I will be transitioning the older I get to more stenciling. I can see that. This is very easy for my hands to do. It's not like holding a pencil or a pen real tight, you know. You just got to go with what is coming down the pipe, you know. If you want to keep going, want to keep crafting, or, you know, I mean, maybe you ski, you know, so maybe instead of slalom, you need to get on 2 skis. I don't know. You know, but you always have to make adjustments the older you get. But that doesn't mean you have to quit. That's one thing. I'm not a quitter. I never have been. Let's raise this up. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Whoo! Isn't that coming out pretty? All right, let me stick this back down again. I get excited. All the color, right? That's fun. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see what this next stencil. Number 3. And this is pink. This is more on the flowers, right? So, we want to line it up nicely. Take your time. You'll hear me say that to myself a million times, because I'm one to be like, oh, I can't get it. They're waiting for me to get it, you know. So, but yeah, you're going to have to watch me go through this little bit of a learning curve with this. And you would too if you did things like this. I kind of like that. Okay. You know, I guess whenever that you try something new, there's always a learning curve, right? Okay. That was my spruce. Now I'm going to go to medium carnation. Let's go to medium carnation. This is a darker color. And I want to go ahead and add this. And I noticed that, like with the stenciling, I can add pretty dark color. I'm one to be a little bit afraid of the ink, you know, like I'm doing too much. Nope, not with this. Oh, and the foiling, the ink doesn't get on the foil. The foil does not pick up the ink at all. It actually, if you ask me, it makes the foil just shine even more. The more color that you add, the deeper color that you add. I find it very relaxing and fun. Get that little bit in that little part right there. Something new. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's lift this up. I got to remember, I can put these things like this. I'm on glass. I just wipe it up. Let me pick this up. Ooh, look how pretty. Boy, I told you it would start to come to life. And it really, seriously is coming to life. That is beautiful. Okay. Last one. And this is the greenery to enhance our greenery. So let's go ahead and get that nicely lined up. Boy, and sometimes you just got to shift it just a hair. And I mean a hair, you know. Just that little bit. Watch your sides. Watch every single one of them. There you go. There we go. All right, medium spruce. Let me get in there with this green one. Yeah, I was excited when they said that the foil does not pick up the color, any of the color. You know, I've had stuff like that, like embossing or something like that, and then all of a sudden it picks up the color, and it's kind of like it ruins the project a little bit. But I believe here we're going to be in good shape. And this is fast too. You get like fast results, you know? Alright, well, alright, let's see what we have. I'll just say, go ahead and let's just see. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Now let me remove my washi tape here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and bring in the trimmer, right? And use whatever trimmer you have is good. So I want the card, I want to make sure that my fronts are the correct measurement. No, I want it down to 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5, well, that's where I took the gold one, 4 by 5 1/4. Hold on. Now, this one, the white one though, is 4 1/4. This is the whole front by 5 1/2. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 for this one. Let's work on this one first. 4 1/4. You don't want to stick it just at the 4 1/4 and make a slice. Okay, because then you're going to be cutting off too much. So take it out to 4 1/2. Okay, then you're going to make a slice. Then you're going to flip it, take it to 4 1/4. Cut it that way. Oh no! Wait a minute. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Then we're going to go 5 1/2. So if we want it 5 1/2, take it out to 5 3/4 right here on that edge. There we go. And then flip it and take it to 5 1/2. And that might be taking a little bit more off of there than what I want. So I'm just going to put it over here. Just kind of trim it. You know, the best I could say is trim it around what you've done. Just trim it around what you've done. And just trim that back. And trim this. Right here. Okay. I want to take the white off of it. Okay. I want to take the white off of it over here too. So I'm just trimming around what I've done up to my flowers. Just like that. I think I'm going to trim a little bit more right here. Because I want to take it down through there. Alright. Now, this will fit here. Now we're going to get this one. I am going to make a little bit of a border on this one. Just probably the way that it foiled. And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to take off a little bit on the top there to make it 5 1/4, right? Yep, or maybe there on the bottom. Yeah, let's make it 5 1/4 and give it a border, just like the other one. No big deal. Now we have that pretty pink border all the way around. Isn't that pretty? Oh, Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now let's take our gold now. And first I am just going to trim it like, I'm just going to trim it around the gold. See what I get. And then we could cut it back from there. I'm not going to take too many pains with worrying about the size of it at this point of me learning, you know, what to do. We can always make modifications from there, right? So let's see, what have we got here? 5 1/2, 4 1/4. Oh, this one's the whole one. That's funny. Is this one going to be the whole one? Okay, yeah, we could do this at 4 1/4. No big deal. Just like that. So they actually went opposite on this video. So this one is the full front of the card, and then this one has a border. And then on the ones that I showed you, this one had a border, and this one was the full front. Hey, however it turns out, who's going to say that's wrong? They're beautiful. They are beautiful. Okay, let me clear my mess up over here. Boy, because I made one. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our card fronts on our bases. Just like that. Oh, I'm still reaching for the Tombow, right? We'll get the connect. I just have a clog in the other thing. So I'm going to put this down. Just like that. It's not embossed or anything, so you really don't need any extra glue. And right here, so pretty. Little wiggle room, because it's liquid. Love it. Okay, now I have our vellum cut already. Here is a piece of vellum. I even forgot what I cut this at. 3 1/2 by 4. And that's going to go right here. 3 1/2 by 4. Now, attaching vellum is always tricky. You can use glue dots. I just have some seal here. And you could use any tape runner that you want. And put it kind of in the center there. And I'm going to attach it to the card. You're like, ah, you're covering all of that beautiful up. I know, it hurt me to cover it up. But honest, it looks beautiful. So this one I want the white on the top and the gold in the background. Oh my goodness, right? Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That is stinking amazing. I love that. So see, you're not going to see the tape because of where I'm going to put this like this. You could put it straight. You could put it at an angle, whatever you want to do. These cards came out beautiful. I'm so happy that some of the things that I'm doing are coming out really nice. Wow, and I mean, like, this glue, this tip, you could write like fine lines and letters with this tip. It's amazing. You know, like I say, for all of my YouTube life on here, I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So you just have fun branching out a little bit. But still using the things I love from Stampin' Up! Okay, let's put this down. And I am going to attach this on an angle just a little bit because it just looks great like that. Let me get a block. Let's move this aside. Let's work on this one. So isn't it nice to do 2 cards, because we had the foil that made 2 card fronts. You can't help but make 2 of them. Why not? You got the stuff out. Good there. And that is easy peasy, just tap tap. Just like that. Now, you see, if anything's showing up there, you can trim it. I won't do that on camera because I might make a mistake. I want to really be close to it to see it, to trim that teensy. I mean, might not even do it. might make more out of, you know, mountain out of a molehill out of that one. Okay, let's get our vellum right here. And let's see. Let me get my seal. So let's see. We've gold foiled tonight. We've stamped. We have die cut. Yeah. We've made 2 cards. Today actually is the day after Christmas. I don't know when this will get uploaded. See, and you don't want to really see that. You see that? But when you put this on top of it, really not. Try to get it to where. But we'll have to go right there in the middle. We'll put some embellishments over it. That looks good. Let's get some glue. That really showed through with the foil. But there, it's already down. Okay, we can't do anything about it, so we embellish over it, right? So we'll just come through here. I might have used 2 glue dots on that one. They would have been smaller. And I still haven't figured out how to get a video to go faster or to do the voiceover. And I laughed at myself with that voiceover. It was so silly. I had like 2 voices going. I was trying to edit and speed things up, and then, oh my goodness, I was like, okay, we'll just delete this right now. So this is what you get, me in real time. Alright, let's go ahead and place this right here. Let's go ahead and do this one straight. Over a little bit. There we go. Let's put that down here. Okay. Now, whoop. Let's go ahead and choose embellishments, right? Because I am grounded from purchasing any. So I have these pretty pearls right here. They have almost a bluish tone to it, though. These pink ones would look pretty also. Ooh, wow. I love those pink. Oh, that's it. Doing pink on this one. So let's put some of these guys, just sprinkle them all over and have fun with them. Oop, missed it. Here, and then let's put one here. How's that? Ooh, that pink looks so pretty on there. What a pretty card. I love that we added the bird together. Okay, so that's that one. Now, let's see, how are we doing here? Okay, we are good. Okay, great. Let me move this. Okay, let's see, what do we want here? Well, I don't want those colors. I might want these. Ooh, yes. Okay, that's what we're doing. Those are like opal rounds, I think. I'm not sure. I think that's what these might be. So let's see. I want to put a couple, one in here. Okay, one out here. And let's just keep going. Right here. And you know what's great about these little guys is that they pick up the color that you're working with. Ooh, let's put, that's a big one, isn't it? Let's put that one in there. Put that one there. It's stuck to my finger. Okay. There we go. Get these smaller ones down through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love it. And that's how that's going. Perfect. So pretty. I hope you enjoy these beautiful cards. Well, you know what? Each of them is different. I'm so happy for that. How lucky am I that these came out like this? That was just a fluke. Absolute fluke. They're just like the opposite there. These are the opposite. They look beautiful. I love them all. And we have our beautiful envelopes. We have 2 with our pink and 2 with our yellow. I did more on the ones that we did tonight. I think they are all wonderful. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. It helps me in the ratings with YouTube so that you guys know when my videos come up. They come up first if you help with the subscription and the like button. I really do appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I hope you had fun with me tonight and making these beautiful cards together. Happy crafting!